in the end, the devil will tell you that God promised you and he promised you as well. But the thing that he promised you wasn't the right path, wasn't the true path. He had no authority over you, and that his main job was to get you off the right path. And he will tell you that don't blame me for bringing you off the right path. Blame yourselves. If you think about a school test that you are taking and somebody gives you the answers to cheat, or gives you like, hey bro, do you want to cheat? Whose fault would it be if you cheated? Would it be your fault or their fault? Obviously, it would be both of your fault, right? Both of you guys would get in trouble. Not just you, not just him. Both of you would get in trouble, right? No matter if you're a good student or he's a good student, both of you guys would be getting in trouble. So, with that being said, you will be accountable for your actions. And in society, we all have this innate thing inside of us to know what is right and wrong, but we turn it off when we become atheists, when we stop believing in God. We know that murder is bad. We know that stealing is bad. We have this innate thing inside of us, this God-given, morality of what is right and wrong. But it's just put inside of us by society to go against it. And this really helps me understand my brain and how it works, right? If a certain something arises in my mind, you have to, or I have to understand that it's the devil trying to work against me and trying to get me off the wrong path, right path. He just wants you to fail. He wants you to grab the phone and go to Pornhub and jack off. He wants you to steal. He wants you to have rage and hate. He wants you to lay around, be lazy sloth. You wake up in the morning, you're tired, you didn't get enough sleep. The devil whispers in your ear, just pray fragile later. Just pray later. He does not want you to wake up and go to prayer. They say, Hayya Salah. The Adhan, right? Come to Salah. But no, the devil says, nah, delay it later. Later, why? Because that's what he's trying to do. That's his main job. To get you off the right path. And understanding this, and understanding God, and understanding the afterlife at the same time, you will be successful if you just do these three things. Because if you just remember these three things, you will have mindfulness. Let's just say that someone who's completely mindfulness of what he's doing, he's gonna live the best possible life he can be. Because let's just say that excuse me. Let's just say that he's going about life. He's a father. And then he has kids. In the Quran, it says to take care of your kids. You are a provider of your wife and your kids. So then he's going to be working. He's going to be providing for the family. Right? And then it's also saying that you should be nice. You should treat them with kindness. Treat others with kindness. right? If you honestly just followed this mindset where you are mindful always of death, God, and the devil, then you will be so much better than what you are right now. Because part of what the devil deceives you is that the afterlife isn't true. Is that this life is better, that this life is more important. But if you genuinely think about it, if you take any scientific person, any mathematician, bring them right now in front, what equals more, 70 years or eternity? Eternity. So no matter how good this life may seem, as what's said in the Quran and said in many religions, no matter how good, no matter how great, how deceiving this world may seem, there is a life after. So if you're not willing to sacrifice for your future self, for your future afterlife, because you choose this life instead, you choose to listen to the devil and his desires instead, then shame on you. You know what I do? If I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling shameful, I would look myself in the mirror, take out my journal, and say, what things can I change about myself? I'm not gonna say here and I'm all perfect. I make mistakes. But we should be able to say it with our heart that we do make mistakes, that, you know, the things that we do is wrong sometimes, but we shouldn't justify them. We should say it and have confidence in saying it and try to best ourselves. The afterlife is eternity. And the devil deceives you that it's not real, that you still have a long way to go. In true reality, you do not know that. You don't know if you will die of car crashes. Many kids die of car crashes. Teenagers die of car crashes. You know, when I was a kid, I almost got kidnapped. And imagine if I did. Life is just a test. And whether you want to believe it or not, it's on you. But just remember the punishment, that you will be burned. And then once you think that it's all done, you're going to be brought back and burned again. That's enough for me. Be the best possible man you can be. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.